OnePlus has sent me another big box, so let's go ahead, quickly open it up and see what OnePlus is offering with the OnePlus 7T this time around. Hey guys, Ash here from C4D Tech, and if you do end up liking what you see in this video, please don't forget to turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, apart from the big box, OnePlus got us a couple of other things. This is the OnePlus 7T in case you were wondering, and this is the reviewer's guide, and this is Reader's Digest. Okay, that's a prop just to make the background more colorful. OnePlus did not send me that. And here OnePlus has given us a diary. Set that aside, let's now get to the more interesting part, this big huge box. And OnePlus, do you not understand? YouTubers have space issues. Shooting this is not easy. Big boxes, they're not easy to unbox on camera. That said, I actually like how this one opens up. Nice, they put some effort in here. Pulling on that, there is nothing here. Hey, they faked out on that. The OnePlus, we just have OnePlus branding. We then pull on that tab, and here's the most interesting thing in this box, the OnePlus microfiber cloth. Hey, there you go. Okay. Jokes apart, charge for 10 minutes, magnetic control, yada yada yada. That's the OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2. We already have a detailed video on that. I'm going to leave a card to that. Check it out for more detailed information. Now it's the OnePlus 7T. It's the culmination of all our design and engineering efforts and crafted for those who, like us, they've kind of gone to an Oppo kind of box, haven't they? This feels really Oppo, and they say we have no connection to Oppo. And we have cases, circular camera cutouts as seen in the rumors, or rather leaks. We have 3 cases here, we'll get to them later. OnePlus usually hides something or other in these boxes, so handing it over to my colleague to double check in case I missed something. Let's now get to the OnePlus, oopsie. Now, for props, we're just gonna leave the cases here above Reader's Digest. Let's take the knife, our unboxing knife. Don't be like me and leave knives open. I just unboxed another phone. That's why I left it open. Not an excuse though. Anyway, I'm rambling. Slicing through the plastic, this is the Glacier Blue 8256 and the price is XXXXX. They aren't telling us the price since this is under embargo, and as always manufactured by Oppo. Removing the plastic now, opening up the box, we have another box here. This one has the OnePlus and Never Settle stickers. Do not settle for 6 months. Plastic recycling, and there is an invitation letter. And this is what Pete has to say this time. This is becoming a OnePlus signature these days. If you want to read it, you can pause now. I'll give you a few seconds to pause if you want to see it. This is the safety information and quick start guide. And here's the OnePlus 7T, what we've been waiting for. Glacier Blue in all its blueness. Sticker off. Feels just like the OnePlus 7. It has a pre-applied screen protector. Removing that now, it should help me show that display off better. And let me assure you, the display, that's something you're gonna wanna see. And then the headphone jack. Oh, okay. Bad joke, that's been gone for a while now. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out. Now the slide is there, turning on the phone. So let's set this to the side. Do we have anything else? Of course we do. There's a soft case included with the phone, which is always nice. Let's put it in the case, keep it there. The SIM tools next. USB Type-C cable, warp charger. This time the 7T gets a 30-watt warp charger, which is pretty sweet. That's an upgrade. Now let's take those cases out. I am making quite a mess here, aren't I? That's carbon fiber, sandstone. Reminds me of the good old days. You know, the first OnePlus phones and all that. Thread doesn't really go with this blue, does it? I don't think so. I don't really like it. Anyway, let's now take a closer look at the OnePlus 7T. So what's changed here since the OnePlus 7? First, the display. As we've been hearing for a long time via leaks and rumors, the OnePlus 7T gets the 7 Pro's 90Hz refresh rate. I mean, the resolution's not gone up, but the size has. It's 6.55 inches, but the aspect ratio's changed. It's 20:9 to 19.5:9 on the 7. So the increase in size is not really a lot. OnePlus haven't really made the bezels smaller or anything. The OnePlus 7, it has smaller bezels, and the 7T continues with the same. So the phone's just a tad taller here. It's about the same when it comes to width and thickness, and the weight, that's not really changed either. It's about 8 grams heavier, but I doubt you're really gonna notice that. In case it wasn't clear, this is still AMOLED, fluid AMOLED, and the stereo speakers that we love, it's still there. And right up there in the notch, we still get the same 16 megapixel f2 Sony IMX471 that we've been seeing for quite a while now from OnePlus. But can't really complain since it seems to do well. And here's a portrait shot. It's been quite a decent performer, hasn't it?
And here we get 1080p video, and this is electronically stabilized, so the software does quite a good job. As you can see, now this is harsh sunlight around 10 o'clock in the morning, but still, as you can see, even the dynamic range of the background is good detail and it's pretty stable.
Talking about software, you can't technically call this a change since the OnePlus 7 also happens to now run on identical software. But the OnePlus 7T is the first OnePlus phone to come with Oxygen OS 10 out of the box, and the first phone as far as I know to come with Android 10 out of the box, and it comes with some new features like the new reading mode option or gesture navigation. It's all pretty nifty, and the user interface is super snappy. Not that the OnePlus 7 isn't super snappy, hell, even the OnePlus 6 is still really quick. With hardware, I feel we've reached a point of diminishing returns these days. Talking about which, the hardware, that gets a refresh too. This here is the Snapdragon 855 Plus at the heart of the OnePlus 7T. It is a higher clock variant of the Snapdragon 855 that we've been seeing all year. We've seen that on the OnePlus 7, we've seen that on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So, while it's not going to really feel a lot different, we should at least be seeing benchmark gains here. And then we've got 8 gigs of RAM as the base, 128 or 256 gigs of UFS 3.0 storage. The battery capacity is also slightly increased. It's 3800 mAh now. The charge technology, that's got the biggest gain. The OnePlus 7, it came with support for Warp Charge. That was 20 watt charging. The OnePlus 7 Pro, it had Warp Charge 30. So that was 30 watts. The OnePlus 7T, it has support for Warp Charge 30T. So that's 30 watts too. It's still 5 volts, 6 amps, but it is supposed to be 18% faster than the OnePlus 7 Pro's Warp Charge 30. So that's the big upgrade. Now our final change here is with the cameras. The camera placement on this frosted glass back, that's new, and I kinda like this circular placement. It's unique, it kinda stands out in a sea of vertical and horizontal rectangles that we've been seeing over and over again from all brands. Now, the hardware itself, that's changed too. Instead of 2, we now get 3 cameras here. The primary, it's still the same 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor, but this time it comes with an f1.6 lens. It's still optically stabilized. It takes some amazing pictures, crisp and detailed. The secondary, it's a 16 megapixel f2.2. Now this is an ultra wide. I like OnePlus's colors here, still impressive. The third camera, that's a 12 megapixel, another f2.2 here, but it's a telephoto lens this time. It brings with it 2x optical zoom. OnePlus have also managed to implement macro photography here, and that unlocks yet another perspective. For low light, Nightscape's back and works with both the regular and wide angle options. The low light performance here, it seems very promising. I can't wait to pit the 7T against other cameras. Let me know what you'd like to see the 7T compared against in the comments below, and I'll try my best to make that video happen.
Now this is 4K 60 FPS footage at this frame rate, at this resolution. We don't get electronic stabilization, but what we do get is optical stabilization. So the footage is quite stable, it's very detailed, and OnePlus has done a good job here. As you can see, the colors are pretty rich, there's good dynamic range, thus as expected, pretty good detail levels, and the footage also remains quite stable. Now if extra stability, even more stability is what you seek, switch to 1080p 30 and you get something like what we've seen with Samsung's Galaxy Note 10 or Oppo in the past. Now this is super stable, and this is kind of like having the phone on a gimbal. It's extremely stable footage. We do lose out on resolution a little bit, we do lose out on detail a little bit, but it's still pretty detailed footage. As you can see, OnePlus seems to have done pretty well here. Good job.
So overall, from an optics perspective, the OnePlus 7T seems to be a solid step forward. So what about the price? Now guys, the base RAM, that's gone up, refresh rate's gone up, The chip inside, that's been improved. Extra cameras have been added. I think OnePlus might bring the OnePlus 7T to OnePlus 6T prices. So 38,000 is what I'm gonna expect this to be priced at. They cut the prices last time to avoid negativity around the 7 Pro's drastic price increase and the split of the flagship lineup into two. So I highly doubt OnePlus will keep the pricing the same. So I guess they'll go for 38K or 35 if OnePlus wants to be super aggressive and they take the ROG Phone 2 seriously. But OnePlus haven't really taken Asus seriously in the past. That could be their undoing, only time will tell. Anyway, what do you guys think? Personally, I like the 7T. I like the improvements that OnePlus have brought about here. I think the 7T is a pretty solid upgrade. Not that OnePlus 7 owners should be running out on upgrading here, but for a mid-cycle refresh, OnePlus have added quite a few things. At least enough things to make it seem interesting. So hey, I like it. Tell me what you feel, and also let me know what other videos would you like to see about the OnePlus 7T in the comments below. And like I said, I'll try to make them happen. And I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about the video. Also subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4 Retech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.